and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Tyler Anderson.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
Now here is
Leading
Honus
off
Wagner.
for the Red Sox, shortstop Honus Wagner.
Fouled off left side.
You don't like Tyler Anderson, or you do like Tyler Anderson? I feel like in real life he's better than people think. He's actually doing well in the game somehow too. Like, he's definitely average, but somehow performs well.
And now the lefty gets the call. 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger,
Oh, that little hitch in his delivery? Yeah, it's probably because he's not very good and he's trying to throw in some deception.
Willie Mays digging in now.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
First offering, and it just misses. Anderson, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a sinker, and he works in a
I don't know. I think balks are weird. Like,
swing. And
there's a guy on base, it's about deceiving the runner, but like, you can pick them off and like try to deceive them, but you can't deceive them too much. Like, I don't know, it's such a weird rule. I honestly hate the block rule.
Best players in the game today, David Ortiz.
Well, this guy's been one of the greatest RBI men of all time. You talk about clutch hitting, there he is right there. I mean, in a tough situation for the defense and for that pitcher, this is the last guy you want to see, because you know when he steps in the box, he usually delivers.
And that is out of play. Two out, space is empty.
Yeah, but if that's his motion that's not stopping, then it's, I mean, he's moving. I don't know, it's just such a weird rule. Probably my least favorite rule in all of baseball is the box.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout. Red Sox nothing. Angels coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Look at me. I feel so powerful. Look at me.
And we're back. And on the mound now, Cy Young. Singy, he is one of the best to ever do it.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Bottom of the first. And now here is Luis Rengifo. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
I feel like that would be hard to copy. I feel like it kind of just has to be natural to you too. Like,
Another ball.
I don't know. Yeah, he doesn't do that when people aren't on base though, does he? I'll have to see what he does when someone gets on base.
And it's 3-0. And there's the strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot.
Batting second.
Hitter didn't offer at it.
Shortstop,
Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And stepping in is the speedy David Hamilton.
He's done a great job making contact recently, batting over 300 so far this month.
1-0.
Rengifo aboard here at first with nobody out. Young checks the runner. Rengifo gets back easily. Fouled off. He was late. And that misses. And a count 2-1. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Hey.
Just off the outside edge.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Don Baylor up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. First and second, no outs. Here in the third and final game of the series. And fouled off. Here's a 1-1.
2-1.
In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. First and second here, no outs. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Here's Mike Trout. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That's in there, and that is strike 1.
Oh, your baseball team's record? That's a little rough.
And strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't
How many games you guys got left?
Yeah, just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? Double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Now a chance for Troy Gloss. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Oof, that's a big oof. Well,
Ball 1 there.
I'm sure you'll take some lessons from this season and be able to apply them to other aspects of baseball throughout your life.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Second inning,
Leading
set
off
to
for the
go.
Red Sox,
Here's a big
third
power
baseman,
threat.
Gary
Sheffield.
Sheffield.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Anderson measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he was selected for the All-Star game.
They're full
last
of
year.
burger flippers. That's a funny insult.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
I'll take a Baconator if they want to make me a Baconator. That's probably my favorite fast food burger.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Come on, Gary Sheffield.
Very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Digging in, Ted Williams. And that one is
I haven't been able to get anybody on base yet to see if he does it when there's runners on, or if he does a more typical like stretch wind up.
First baseman, David Ortiz.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be David Ortiz. And first offering is fouled off. Second inning here, no score. There's a swing and a drive. That one's back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. The throw in. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But
Okay, here we go. Let's see.
be happy with that result. Runner in scoring position.
Oh, he still does it.
Good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Jason Varitek at the plate now. That's ball 1. Ortiz stands at second with 2 gone. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out.
Sounds good.
1 left for the Red Sox. The bottom of the 2nd, no score. Bottom of the inning, and now it's Christian
For
Walker.
the Halo, first baseman, Christian Walker.
Young back to work. That's a strike. 0-1. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
And next for L.A., Logan O'Hoppe. Just missed. Left field, way back there. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now the DH, Taylor Ward. And that one fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now, Joe Adele. And he takes a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. On the ground. Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. So 1 hit is all they get. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. No score. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Nico Horner.
Swing and a ground ball. Walker takes it to the bag and one away in the top of the 3rd.
Batting 9th, right fielder
Pete Crow Armstrong up next for the Red Sox. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Baylor makes a nice grab and a full sprint.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Wagner takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
No strikes.
That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
So runner at second, 2 down. And next for the Red Sox, Willie Mays. And that's too high.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Off the mark there. Ball 2.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
That one outside. And it's 3-0. Manny Ramirez. The kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And here is Manny Ramirez. Went down on strikes his first time through. That's the 3rd. And that's just foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Luis Rengifo. Foul ball there.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect.
Oh, no big deal, man.
There. Clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And next for the Angels, David Hamilton. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
0-1.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
Ball.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game.
Yeah, Cy Young's been great for me this year. My only gripe with Cy Young is that he's 34, so in a franchise he starts deteriorating pretty quickly with his attributes. Like, he had 99 stamina to start the year. He had like 82 hits to start the year. He's still elite. 91 walks, 91 home runs, 91 pitching clutch. But his overall just starts dropping and dropping. But he's performing, so.
Attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Baylor, the next to him, takes out.
Oh, what's in Iowa besides like corn?
Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls. No strike.
And another ball. Mike Trout on deck for the Angels. That's a walk. Went with another changeup and missed the spot.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the power speed combo. Mike Trout.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swinging a
Well, what's in Iowa? Yeah, hopefully you have a good time.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Mays whips it in quickly. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Now at the plate, Troy Gloss. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Baylor on second. Trout on at first with 2 down. Check swing, no appeal, and it's a ball and a strike.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
Strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And a swing and a miss. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Angels strand a couple, and we're still knotted at 0.
Oh, you're going there for baseball? That's pretty cool. Hey, man, just enjoy yourself. That's what it's about.
All set for the start of the inning. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Gary Sheffield. Hit in the air, center field. Trout hauls it in, and there's one away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch. Fastball just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Fought off foul. 4th inning underway, no score. To the right side. Slinging it to first in time. So digging in, David Ortiz. Scoreless.
Maybe we should nickname him the Blockmaster or something.
Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Christian Walker. Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first, and one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, the catcher.
Who are you talking about? Who is the cover athlete?
At the plate, Logan
Are you talking about Trout?
on his first debut.
I don't know who you're talking about.
In the dirt, 1-0. 1 out, bases empty.
Oh, Big Papi? What play did he make? I'm lost. But what play did he make for you to say that comment? I'm confused.
That's off the mark. Ball 3.
I mean, he is 1 for 2. He got a double earlier.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that's ball four.
Take your base.
Honestly, he's been very good defensively for me, too, which is super surprising. I'll take this the rest of the year. I mean, he's gone down slightly, his attributes on offense. I've been having his training focused on fielding and reaction time, and man, it's paid off. I mean, his OPS is 910, which is below his career average, but still really good, especially against all these legends and whatnot. Like, I'll take that. He's only made one error in the field in 500, and it's not like I'm taking him out all the time. Like, he's literally never DHing. He's doing well for me defensively.
His pitches in this one, definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Taylor Ward will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. Misses again, 5 in a row. Ohapi leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a ball popped up. Corner. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here's Joe Adell.
Now batting,
He's 0 for 1.
right fielder, Joe
Taken high in the draft, he's had
Adell.
that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Now the 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball.
More and more guys are
2 strikes.
looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Yo, Prime Mauer was great. I used to play fantasy baseball, and Prime Mauer was I still play fantasy baseball, but I was playing when he was around. He was such an advantage. He was the only catcher that hit like that in the game back then. So if you had Joe Mauer as your catcher, you had a significant advantage over every other team in fantasy baseball.
Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for the Red
pitcher's
Sox.
duel so far.
Catcher,
Here's how the
Jason
starters have
Barrett.
performed up to this point. Anderson back to work. Check swing. Called
What's fantasy baseball? Well, it's the same thing as any fantasy sport, fantasy football, fantasy baseball, fantasy hockey. You draft players, and you put them in your lineup, and you win or lose pretty much based off of how the players perform in like a singular week against other players in your league that have drafted other MLB players. It's like you and me would draft a team, and within another league of like maybe 8 more people, and at the end of the year there's playoffs, and then after the playoffs, each league can be different too. There's no standard. You can have different categories. You can have points leagues. Yeah, you'll see more of that stuff the older you get. It's cool. I love fantasy sports. I do fantasy baseball, hockey, and football.
Solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that one missing low.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
And foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
In the air on the infield, Walker. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Back in Anaheim, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Leading off, Luis Rengifo.
Luis Rengifo.
I don't know. I started playing fantasy sports when I was 12. You just don't play in money leagues yet. You don't have to play in money leagues. You just play in leagues that are trying to win. Like, I play in money leagues, but when I was 12, 13, 14, I started playing in, like, just leagues that, you know, you just draft players and play players, and you just try to, you play for the love of the game, pretty much. So I don't know, maybe a year too young, maybe next year. Maybe ask your dad, ask him, say, hey, do you think I could do fantasy baseball next year? And maybe see maybe he'll show you the ropes. If he plays fantasy, I don't know if he does, but even if he does, you don't have to play in a league with him. You can play in a different league.
That one missed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Now batting.
David Hamilton now at the plate.
Okay, so he knows about it. So yeah, I would ask him about it. See what he thinks.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Shortened a bunt and missed it, and it's 0-2. Stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Off the plate, 1-2 to count.
1-2.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Willie Mays makes the play. And there are 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Don Baylor. And it's fouled away. Two outs. In the air, right side of the infield. Horner makes the catch. That is the inning. Angels go quietly there. Still no score. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
off
check
for
out the latest
Boston,
news from around the
shortstop
league.
Honus Wagner.
That clips the zone. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike. Inside.
Change up on the corner at the knees.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2.
I need some more base runners against Tyler Anderson. Come on.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Let's
Got
go,
a lot of
Hans.
resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Brings it in, and there's one down. Manny Ramirez up next for the Red Sox, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Check swing, and he went strike one. With the
Well, that depends on the league. Some leagues are called dynasty leagues, and a lot of times those leagues you keep all the players until you want to cut them or trade them or whatever. Some leagues are called the redraft leagues, and the redraft leagues are every year you have you just redraft brand new players. Some leagues are combinations. So like the fantasy baseball league I'm in right now is a redraft league, but you can keep 3 players from the year before, and you lose the draft pick of the round that they were taken in. You can't keep first round picks, and you can't keep a player more than 2 years in a row. So it's yeah, it can be definitely can be fun. And you want to look for a league that you want to join that has rules that you think you'd enjoy.
swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Berkey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Clearly didn't want to mess with them right there, so I think it makes sense to play the numbers game in this spot.
Now here's the Red Sox DH, Ted Williams. 0 for 2 in this one. Slap the other way, foul.
Well, it's not a game. It's just something you play on like different different websites. So like, I play fantasy baseball on Yahoo, but there's different. I'm sure there's different websites that do it. So it kind of depends.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now batting, Mike Trout.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
And there's a foul ball. Now. Swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. On to first, Trout beats it to the bag and reaches on the strikeout.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while, a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head. But I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty, it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
And the batter now, Troy Gloss. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner at first with no outs here. Off the plate inside, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, hopefully he does. You know, it's a whole nother year from now almost, so maybe he will.
There's a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Christian Walker, the next to hit for the Angels.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump longer.
I don't know what my playbook is, but maybe that's a place you can play it on. But yeah, you can do it on Yahoo Sports. You can do it on, I assume, ESPN. You can do it on, I'm sure there's a bunch of different ones.
Inside. 2-0.
I'm going to give Cy Young the chance here to complete this inning. Let's go, Cy Young.
That one out to right. Crow Armstrong moving under it. Reaches over the wall. And he's
Okay,
got it.
PCA, let's go.
And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. And now it's going to be David Ortiz.
Why is Tyler Anderson just dominating me, though? Come on.
That one's in there.
He's got to be close to the end of the line, right, too? 78 stamina. He's got 62 pitches now.
And a swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been...
Yeah, so I'm sure maybe even CBS might have it, too. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of places that offer it.
To one velocity and stay there.
And this is inside. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there, and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And now, Jason Varitek. There you see his May and June numbers so far. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, right side. Adele going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now
So here's Horner
second
now.
baseman, Higo Horner.
What do you mean? What do you mean you hope what's not a scam? It's a literally like been around for longer than you've been alive. It's been around for longer than I've been alive, probably. I'm not sure how many websites have had it as long as I've been alive, but yeah, I mean, just don't do a league that costs money if you don't want to.
Right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Crow Armstrong up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
Maybe I should have pinch hit for PCA here.
Go ahead run at first.
Trying to give Hank Aaron the day off.
Yeah, that's
Well, he doesn't really necessarily 100% need it. I'll pinch it definitely if I'm losing.
Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw to second. Save.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Fastball for a strike.
Oh, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected. And the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan.
2010.
Mistake pitches for called strikes.
And ball 4.
So then you'd be 15,
Starting to look a little gassed
not
to
like
me, and we'll see if they go
11 or 12 like you say you've said. But also it still doesn't change the fact that it's been around longer than you've been alive.
Runners in scoring position this season, so
And that's not a diss. It literally doesn't, unless you say you were born in like 1980, then it's not a diss. It's literally a fact. Fantasy sports have been around. I'm about to literally go look at my fantasy profile on Yahoo. Yeah, fantasy, my profile. Fantasy profile. Or does it say when I first started
That
playing?
misses the zone. 3-1 now.
This is a really good feeling for a
History.
hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit.
So
Just
my
better not miss
first fantasy football league was football in 2005. So point still stands. But yeah, it's not a disc, so you don't need to get offended by that.
And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this.
I'm a 1990s prospect. I was born in 91.
He's in a tough spot. Had to
I don't
make
know what
a
I'm
regression.
prospect for, though.
Got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now pitching for Boston.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Darren O'Day.
Darren
Should be a good
O'Day.
first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. You know exactly how old I am, so you just gotta do the math.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And there's one down. Next to hit, Taylor Ward.
Nah, 91, but you're close.
Close one doesn't get the call. Ball one.
1 year off.
All tied up here, the bottom of the 7th. There's the strike up high. 1-2.
Two.
That's inside. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed.
Now batting,
Gets the out.
right
Joe
fielder,
Adele,
Joe
the next to hit for the
Adele.
Angels. Adele having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that you're not necessarily
On the ground to the left, and it
right
goes
here.
just foul.
No, that's not correct.
2 down, nobody on.
Think about it. 91 plus 34 equals, what year are we in right now? 2025. Maybe you're wrong on when your dad was born, but 2025 minus 38 would be 1987, not 1986. So maybe you're wrong on your dad's birthday, but maybe your dad hasn't had his birthday yet this year. What month was your dad born in? I don't know. There's a lot of factors to consider, man. I know. It's just math.
And there's a ball.
So exactly. It's not October yet. So this year your dad will be 39. So that makes 100% sense. There's no cap in that.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Quijada.
Now
And he's
pitching
had a
for
really
the
hard time
Angels.
throwing strikes so far. This season, his walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Mays stands in now, looks at that one inside. Action in the pen down there. Will Vest getting ready to go.
Didn't I tell you what month I was born in? I'm pretty sure I told you.
That misses the zone. Now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just...
No, I told you I already had it this year. That's why I'm 34. That's why your dad is 38 still, because your dad has not yet had his birthday. I've had my birthday.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That one 95 to finish him off.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things.
Left fielder,
That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that
Yes,
discipline to
it was
remember,
definitely recently.
I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And another ball. That one a little bit high. 3 balls, no strikes.
Manny gets on base here on pinch running.
And he walked
Yep,
on 4 pitches.
you got it.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Go ahead run on base. And stepping in for Boston, Gary Sheffield. Looks
Now
like we've
running
got a
at first
substitution
for
at
the Red
first.
Sox.
Pinch running for Boston,
Number
Ozzie
11.
Smith.
Ozzie Smith.
That one in there across the letters.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. A way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
One away, tie game.
I wish when players wore the Griffey cleats, they didn't have 24 on the cleat. They had their own number. They wouldn't be wearing other people's numbers on their cleats. You're close. I'm not going to say it, even if you guess it on the stream, because it's a little bit too much personal information to just give away on a stream, but yeah.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield. So
Memorial Day weekend is correct.
Definitely generated some good bat speed. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Now the Angels manager is out of the...
Pitching.
Kenley Jansen will take over here.
Number
And he's had struggles so
Well,
far
hello,
this
old
year.
friend Kenley Jansen.
Inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Next is the designated hitter, Ted Williams. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch misses.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That's in there. And 1-1.
They must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early.
Yeah, Memorial Day weekend.
Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Jansen fires. And that's way high. And it's 2-1. Outside.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter on
You got it
scoring
if you mean
position,
Memorial
he's
Day
gonna
weekend.
Find a way to throw a quality strike.
2 on, 1 out. And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this
Now
game.
then,
These are the
first
moments
baseman,
when everyone in the
David
stadium
Ortiz.
gets really locked in.
So stepping in for Boston, David Ortiz. Golden opportunity right here. Late swing, foul to the left.
Come on, Poppy. You're right. Well, technically, it's not Memorial Day weekend every year because the day moves around. But
And that's outside. And the count
Yeah.
is 1-1. Popped up to the left. Into
no.
Hauls it in for the out.
Man, man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Austin Riley.
Bringing in some thunder in a big spot, and they're hoping he can get a hold of one for sure.
Ball one low. So they're all loaded up. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's under it. Makes the grab.
Come on, man.
Ready for the bottom of the eighth. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. Now into the game, Freddie for me. He takes over behind the plate. O'Day back to work. Just missed. Fastball for a strike.
This is one of those games the computer steals against me at home, so they get the last bat. I out-hit them. Somehow they get like a bomb. Just win the game, even though they don't deserve it.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to...
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Darren O'Day departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Matt Strom.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Trying to bunt his way on. Down the line, and it's foul. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. That just misses, and a full count now. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Raleigh Fingers preparing to come on if needed. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. And there's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. And next for LA, Don Baylor.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Over to first, and he's safe.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. 1 for 3.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Strom keeping him close. With the go-ahead run at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
1-2.
This one in the dirt. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. So a strong showing there from the Boston bullpen. 9th inning coming up, and we still have no score. All set to start the 9th in this one. Nico Horner will come up to hit. That one is absolutely belted.
Yo, that's cool. If he's gonna let you play.
And that one is
Look at Nico Horner.
That should get the dugout going.
I was not anticipating a bomb from him. And against a right-handed pitcher. Let's go.
Knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the...
That's an Apple Taco Blast 389. Okay.
He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Now
Why were you expecting him to say no?
And he'll make a move to the pen.
Pitching for
Victor
the
Gonzalez,
Angels.
the new pitcher, the lefty
Number
from Mexico.
47.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing team did that to me.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Hank Aaron.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Outside, ball 1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Yeah, I don't think you're too... Honestly, I don't think you're too young for that.
Inside corner, and that's
Maybe
called
you're
a
too
strike.
young for the leagues that want you to pay money, but besides that, you definitely could play a free league. Why not? It's fun.
There's a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I mean, clearly you like baseball. You know a lot about baseball players. You know a lot about the history of baseball. So you're just using your knowledge of
Swings through that one. It's a
your
strikeout.
players that are playing the game today and trying to predict who's going to do good.
He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now, Honus Wagner. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one.
No strike.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the ninth.
Yeah, that's exciting, man. I'm glad he's not letting you play.
And that one fouled off. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Almost got him. And they'll do it again. Two on the way. Line drive. Slings to first in time. Two down, bases empty.
Now batting,
Here's the
the
center
center
fielder,
fielder,
Willie
Willie
Mays.
Mays.
And that's in the dirt. And the 1-0. Fouled off left side.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
That one almost got him. To third, Gloss. Fires across the diamond, and that is that. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 9, so in now for the Angels, Troy Gloss. Raleigh Fingers on the pitch here. On for his 20th appearance of the year.
Number 5, Raleigh Fingers.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And that is out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. And ball one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Walker swings through it for strike one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gotta have to tip your cap on that pick.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's outside.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
You know, we used to say, if you're scared, get a dog. Throw the fastball, man.
If you're scared,
get a dog, man. Just get a dog.
check swing. Now a look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one. Getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Oh, Hoppy in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. On the ground right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox keep it rolling. 7 straight victories now.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double.
Alright, man, that's going to be it for the stream for tonight. My brother just got a game tomorrow against the Reds again. It'll be the rubber match of this series. Hopefully Cincinnati can help me out. I'm a half game back. We're both going into an off day. It would be great to be tied going into this off day. I'll either be tied or I'll be full game back, which is a lot better than it was at the start of the month. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you later.